Okay, so this is my assignment number 3 chat over here in the VirtualBox. When we run it, test 1 terminates. And test 2 is completing. Alright, so I got all 17 points. So looking at the code, this is my client code. So the first thing is I have the usage function that just prints everything out. And then I have my imports. So just like my last homework, I have my receive and send. So receive has sock. So this will receive the amount of 1024 of data. And while message is there, if it's true, then we decode and output the message. Then we flush it. And then we go back and we receive the maximum data 1024 again. We close the socket and then we exit. For my send function, so while it's true, if the length of the queue is greater than 0, then we continue to send the message and then we exit. So if name is equal to main, we read the argument, and if it's not the right format, then we have the usage statement from up top, and then we exit. And then we have these from the last homework as well. So socket.socket, socket.af underscore net, and socket.sock underscore stream. It gives a socket address and type, and then this just connects to the local host. So queue here just helps hold the messages. These two functions, threading.thread, target receive, and target send, will start receiving the messages and start sending the messages. New message equals system.standardinput.readline will just read the standard input. Chat name equals new message.strip will assign that copy of the string to the username of the client. So while it's new message equals system.standard.readline or standardinput.readline, which will just read the standard input, and then we will encode and append the message to the queue here. Then we sock.close and exit. Going to the server. So we have the same thing. We have the usage function. Then we have if name equals main. We have all our imports. And then we have our import from messenger, which we'll get to in a second. So we read the argument given. If the argument is not the right format, once again, we give the usage statement. We once again use af underscore init and sock underscore stream to the socket address and type, and then we set sock opt also from the last homework to set the socket flags. We bind it to the available interface, and then we listen once again for the connection and accept 5 backlogs. This just prints the port number. So while it's true, we accept the connection with a new sock and address, and then we add the socket to the connection list, and then we have messenger sock.start, which starts the connections. Connection list is just a file I have for the list of connections that it grabbed. So going to messenger, which we imported into the chat server, as I mentioned, we import threading connection list, which is that empty file I had with just the list. So we have class messenger threading.thread. We have the definition init, self connection, thread.thread.init self will create the new thread. This connects to the connections in the chat server. We have definition run self, so while it's true, you'll receive messages from the connection from chat server up to 1024. If the message is greater than 0, it'll pass, else it'll close, and then it'll just remove it. Then we have a break. So Go down here. So for the new connections in connection list.connections, if the connected client isn't this connection, so it's if the new connection is not self.connection, then we send message to the connected clients. And yeah, that is my code for homework 3. Thank you.